So the first question coming your way, very difficult question. Okay, I will not touch this question because a similar type of example I have already given while discussing section 60. If you still want, I will discuss. Mr. Watson has transferred through a duly registered document the income arising from go down to his son without transferring the go down. So without transferring the asset, if you are transferring the income of that asset to any person, as per section 6060, that income will be clubbed in your hands. So in whose hands the income will be taxed? In whose hands the rent will be taxed? It will be taxed in the hands of Mr. Watson by applying the provisions of section 60. Because this is a classic case of transferring the income without transferring the asset generating such income. Yes or no? Next one. Question number 2. Come to question number 2. Now pay attention, very difficult question. I told you, no? Mr. A holds shares carrying 25% voting powers in X Private Limited. Can I say X Private Limited is a concern where Mr. X is having substantial interest? 20% or more shareholding? Yes or no? Now, Mrs. A is working as a computer software programmer in X Private Limited at a salary of rupees 30,000 per month. She is, however, not qualified for the job. Wow. So why she is earning that salary? Because I would have applied my influence over the company. I would have told the company that instead of paying me 3,60,000 as salary, instead of paying me 3,60,000 as my income, appoint my wife as a computer software engineer or computer software programmer and pay her that 3,60,000 in the form of what? Salary. I would have done that influence. Because without any professional or technical qualification, skill, experience, if she is earning that salary should not be taxable for her. That salary should be clubbed in my hands. Which section do you remember? 64 subsection 1 clause 2. So first you have to write that provision, and as per that provision this treatment is given. Will you be able to do it? Now wait. They are not telling you whether it will be taxable or not. What they are asking you? Compute the gross total income of Mr. A and Mrs. A if they are paying tax under default tax regime, meaning that 115 BAC is followed, and they are saying the other incomes of Mr. A and Mrs. A are 7 lakh and 4 lakh. Now what you will do? You will write Mr. A over here and you will write Mrs. A over here. Okay, no? Wait. What is the other incomes of Mr. A? 7 lakhs. What is the other income of Mrs. A? 4 lakh. And apart from this, Mrs. A is earning salary of 30,000 per month. Tell me yes or no. If she is earning the salary of 30,000 per month, hello, 30,000 into 12, she'll be earning 3,60,000 as her salary. Yes, sir. Is she following 115 BSE? Is she following 115 BSE? So from her salary, she'll get a standard deduction. How much? 75,000. So can I say 3,60,000 minus 75,000 will be 2,85,000? This 2,85,000 will not be taxable for her, shall be brought in the total income of Mr. A. So now her total income will only include 4 lakh. So her GTI will be 4 lakhs only, because 2,85,000 taken away from her total income and included in the total income of Mr. A. And how much will be the total income of Mr. A? 2,85,000 will be brought here. So his total income will be 9,85,000. Did you understand this? Please check the final answer. 9,85,000 for Mr. A, and for Mrs. A it is 4 lakhs. Done? Will your answer be different if Mrs. A was qualified for the job? Absolutely yes. My answer would have been different. Then this switch I have made, no, I would not have made that switch. 2,85,000 would have remained in the total income of Mrs. A. So her total income would have been 6,85,000. Hello, sir. And Mr. in Mr. A's total income, now 2,85,000 will not go. His total income will remain 7 lakhs only. Yes or no? So that is the answer. See, Mr. A 7 lakhs and Mrs. A, it will become 6,85,000. Done, sir? Everyone done, sir? Okay. Now coming to illustration number. I told you, no, all the questions are very difficult questions. In the beginning only I have told you, all the questions are very difficult questions. Okay. Illustration number 4. Mr. B holds shares carrying 30% voting power in Y Private Limited. So in Y Private Limited, he is having a substantial interest. Mrs. B is working as an accountant in Y Private Limited, getting income under the head salary. See, salary they are saying computed. Now please, requesting you, don't take 75,000, 50,000 standard deduction and all. They have only computed that salary. That computed amount you are supposed to include, meaning club or not to club. Yes or no? Now tell me, 3,44,000 without any qualification in accountancy. Can I say this 64 subsection 1 clause 2 will be applicable over here, and this 3,44,000 will be included in the total income of Mr. B? Okay, that 3,44,000 is already computed. No need to compute it separately. Okay, no? Next one. Mr. B also received 30,000 as interest on securities. Mrs. B owns a house property which she has let out. Rent received from the tenant is 6,000 per month. Compute the GTI of Mr. B and Mrs. B. Very difficult. See, first I will talk about Mr. B. So for Mr. B, can I say he is earning 30,000 as interest income? Yes. And apart from that, 3,44,000 will also be treated as his income under 64 subsection 1 clause 2, because this is his wife's income from a concern where he is having a substantial interest, and this income his wife is earning without any professional or technical qualification. So this will be his income taxable for him. So what will be the total? 3,74,000 will be the GTI of Mr. B. Now Mrs. B, she is working somewhere. So sorry. She is having a house property which was let out. So 6,000 was the monthly rent which she is earning. Nothing is mentioned, meaning 12 months rent. 72,000 will be her rent which she is earning. This actual rent will only become her GAV. There is no municipal tax. NAV will be 72 minus 30% standard deduction she is going to take. So 72,000 into 30%, 21,600. So 50,400 will be her GTI. So how much is the GTI taxable for wife? 50,400. How much is the GTI taxable for the husband? 3,74,000. Everyone, did you understand? Please check the answer, sir. 3,74,000 for the husband and 50,400 for the wife. Can you see the salary over here? For wife it is nil. Where the salary has gone? She is earning 344. Still it is gone. It is included in the total income of the husband. Clubbing done as per 64 subsection 1 clause 2. This clubbing was done. Understanding? Yes, sir. This was your question number 4. Now coming to question number 5. Vaibhav started a proprietary business on 1st of April 2023 with a capital of 5 lakh. Vaibhav started, Vaibhav. Husband started. In my example, I took wife. Here the husband is starting. 5 lakh capital. It was his own capital. And he incurred a loss of rupees 2 lakh. Ayyo. So last year his closing capital will be 5 lakh plus 2 lakh or 5 lakh minus 2 lakhs? Minus 2 lakh. So it will be 3 lakh rupees of closing capital last year. So that 3 lakh will become opening in this year. Everyone. Now, to recover such loss and to do the business efficiently next year, Vaibhav's wife is giving him 5 lakh rupees of gift on the first day of April 24, very first day of the previous year. He is getting that gift of cash. And see, without doing a single day delay, on the same day he is investing that 5 lakh in the business. So can I say, now the opening capital in the business in the previous year 24-25, the opening capital in the business was 5 lakh minus 2 lakhs loss of the last year. This was the opening capital. Yes or no? 3 lakhs. In this was on the 1st April, no? On the same day, capital introduced. What capital introduced? Cash gift from the wife amounting to rupees 5 lakhs. So can I say total 8 lakh rupees capital is there as on the first day in my business? Hello? By investing this 8 lakh for the full year in my business, I will earn a profit of how much? 4 lakh during the year. So now for this year, how much profit Mr. Vaibhav has earned? 4 lakh rupees of profit. So can I say that 4 lakh Vaibhav has earned because of that 8 lakh invested in the beginning? Yes or no? Now out of this 4 lakh, some profit relates to that 5 lakh also gifted by wife. So how much is that? Can you please do the favor? It is 2,50,000. Everyone. So 4 lakh is on 8 lakh. How much should be on 5 lakh? So 4 lakh into 5 upon 8. Yes or no? So that comes to 2,50,000. So 4 lakh is the profit on 8 lakh. So how much will be on 5 lakh? It will be 2,50,000. So can I say this 2,50,000 is on that capital which wife gifted to Vaibhav and Vaibhav invested in the business? So for that capital, this is the profit. So this profit should not be for Vaibhav. This profit should be for his wife. Taxable in the hands of wife. Clubbing. The clubbing will happen 2,50,000 and this will be clubbed in the hands of wife Vaishali. Huh? His wife's name is Vaishali only, no? Yes, Vaishali. So this will be taxable in the hands of Vaishali. So how much business profit will now be taxable in the hands of Vaibhav? 4 lakh minus 2,50,000. 1,50,000 will be taxable in the hands of Vaibhav. Done, sir? Difficult? Very difficult? Perfect. Question number. Now see, read this note below that question. Read this note. The gift provisions will not be applicable because husband is getting the gift from the wife, from the relative. So 5 lakh will not be taxable in the hands of husband in terms of gift. Okay. Now, illustration number 6. Mrs. Kasturi transferred her immobile property to ABC company. Oh, ABC company is formed and on the name of that company, immobile property is transferred. Mrs. Kasturi does not want to transfer this property to her son's wife. If she does that, clubbing provisions will apply. So she is transferring that property on the name of a company and instructing the company that out of the rental income of the immobile property, 36,000 per annum shall be used for the benefit of son's wife. So whatever income that company will earn, out of that income, how much income will be used for the benefit of son's wife? 36. Can I say this 36,000 will be clubbed in the hands of Kasturi under section 36 subsection 1 clause 8. As per clause 8, this will be clubbed in the hands of Kasturi. Yes or no? Now see, read the question properly. Mrs. Kasturi claims that the amount of 36,000 utilized by her son's wife should not be included in her total income. Amma, we just told no that this will be included. Why you are saying it should not be included? Is your contention correct, Amma? No. You cannot say that this income will not be clubbed for you because as per the provisions of 36 subsection 1, sorry, 36, I'm writing 36. You have gone mad. 64 subsection 1 clause 8. As per the provisions of 64 subsection 1 clause 8, this income which is utilized for the benefit of your son's wife out of the asset which you have transferred to ABC is eligible for clubbing under clause 8. You cannot say that it cannot be clubbed. So your contention is valid in law or not valid in law? Not valid in law. Your contention that not taxable in your total income is not valid. It will be taxable in your total income by applying the provisions of 64(1)(8). Yes or no, sir? This is also done. Next one. Are you finding the questions difficult now? Okay. Illustration number 7. Mr. A has 3 minor children, 2 twin daughters aged 12 years and 1 son 16 years. Income of the twin daughters 2000 per annum each and that of a son is 1200 per annum. Mrs. A has transferred her flat to her minor son on 1st April 2024 out of natural love and affection, meaning Mrs. A has transferred the asset to his minor son, or that Mrs. A is a deemed owner. Because out of love and affection she has transferred. Love and affection is not a consideration. So without adequate consideration the asset is transferred. What asset is transferred? House property. For that the transferor person becomes the deemed owner. So the income of that house property owned by the minor son will now be taxable in the hands of Mrs. A. Okay, no? Next one. The flat was let out on the same date and the rental income from the flat is 10,000 per month. Okay. So rental income is 10,000. Okay. Compute the income in respect of minor children to be included in the hands of Mr. A and Mrs. A under section 64(1)(a), assuming that Mr. A's total income is higher than Mrs. A's total. See how you know how good this examiner is. I love these kind of people. Why? Because he is not putting me in trouble to calculate the total income of both the parents. He has only told me that out of the total income of both the parents, Mr. A's total income is higher. So now, whatever incomes of the minor children are there will always be included in the total income of Mr. A only. But wait, not the income of that flat, which was transferred by Mrs. A. On that clubbing provisions are not applicable. On that section 27 is applicable. Yes or no? Now pay attention. And both Mr. A and Mrs. A exercise the option of shifting out of the default taxation. Simple question. See, 2 minor daughter earning how much? 2000 each, no? So 2000 of first minor daughter, 2000 of second minor daughter, out of that 1500 exempt, out of that 1500 exempt. Why you are taking 1500 exempt? Because both are not following 115 BSE. Yes, if both would have followed 115 BSE, then this 1500 exemption would not have been given. Entire 2000 would have been taxed. Yes or no? So 500 income for first daughter, 500 income for second daughter. Both the incomes will be clubbed under section 64(1)(a) in the hands of Mr. A. Will you remember this? Now, minor son earning how much? 1200. Okay, out of that 1200 will be exempt. How much will be taxable? Nil. So this nil will be clubbed in the total income of Mr. A. First 1200 will be included minus 1200. 1200 means why I am reducing 1200? For minor son also I am going to get 1500 exemption, but for that my income should be, my minor son's income should be 1500. No, if it is below 1500, entire income is exempt. Nothing will be clubbed. Yes or no? Now 10,000 rupees is the rent for the property which was let out, and it was let out for the full year without any vacancy. Yes or no? So into 12 will be 1,20,000. This is the actual rent. This will only become the GAV. Okay, and out of this municipal tax is not there. I will reduce minus 30%. So 1,20,000 minus 30% will be 84,000. Now friends, this 84,000 is the income from house property which will be taxable under section 27. Mrs. A will be treated as the deemed owner of the property. So this entire 84,000 will be taxable in the hands of Mrs. A. Now how much income will be taxable in the hands of Mr. A? 500, 1,000 for daughters. For son there will be nil. So how much will be the taxable income for Mr. A? 1,000 only. And for Mrs. B it will be 84,000 taxable in the hands of Mrs. B by applying 27(1). Can you see? For Mrs. A, section 27 applicable, and as per section 27, she is the deemed owner of the property which she has transferred without consideration to his son. Hello? And for that property, what is the income computed? 84,000. That computed income will be taxable in her hands by treating her as deemed owner. This is given in note number. This is given in this note. Okay? Now, coming to illustration number 8. Now this question, easy question, very easy question, we'll discuss. Eight. Compute the gross total income of Mr. A and Mrs. A. They are telling you to compute both. For both. Gross total income you are supposed to compute for both. Okay, no? So, from the following information. What information is given? Assuming both exercise the option of shifting out. Meaning, if minor's income is to be clubbed, 1032 exemption will be available. 1500 rupees. Everyone? Yes or no? Now tell me. Salary income of Mrs. A will be taxable for Mrs. A. Professional income of Mr. A will be taxable for Mr. A. Now, check the income for both the parents. Whose income is higher? Mr. A. So, whenever the clubbing of the minor child will happen, it will happen in the hands of Mr. A only. Because his income is higher as compared to Mrs. A. Yes or no? Now, income of minor son B from company deposit. Is it his income from special talent, etc.? No. So will this income be clubbed? Yes. 64(1)(a) clubbing will be done. Okay. Now income of minor daughter C from special talent. Oh my God, this is income from our special talent. Will there be any clubbing? No. 64(1)(a) clubbing will not happen. This is her income only, taxable for her. Okay. Will not be taxable in the hands of any of the parents. Now this income of the special talent was invested somewhere, and out of that investment some new income is coming. Is it her special talent income? No, this is her any other income. So this income will definitely be clubbed. 64(1)(a). Now minor daughter C is receiving a gift from friend of Mrs. A. So your mother's friend is not your relative. So gift is coming from a non-relative, but the amount of gift is not more than 50,000. It is less than or equal to 50,000. Hence it is not taxable. If it was more than 50,000, then the gift would have been taxed, and then it would have been clubbed also. But since the income itself is not taxable, what to club? Nothing to club. Yes or no? And if it would have been clubbed, it would have been clubbed in the hands of Mr. A only, huh? Yes. Now tell me, out of this 15,000 which is to be clubbed, 1500 exemption will be available, and this will become 13,500. And out of this 3,000 minor daughter C's income, from this also 1500 exemption will be available and 1500 will be taxable. So now for Mr. A, if we see, if we talk about Mr. A, tell me, Mr. A is having a professional income of 3,90,000. Yes, sir. Minor son B's income is getting taxed. After exemption, how much income? 13,500. And minor daughter C's income also clubbed in his hands. Yes or no? That is 1,500. Any other income taxable in his hands? No. So it will be 4,05,000. This is the GTI of Mr. A. Now tell me, what is about Mrs. A? Her only income is 2,30,000. No clubbing, no other income. So this will be her GTI. And this is the GTI of Mr. A. Very difficult, no? These type of questions they can ask in the exam. Okay? Mark this question important. Important, not that much important, but okay. These type of questions they can ask. 4 to 6 marks. Maths. Sir, see, 4,05,000, and for wife it was no income. Ninth one. Come on. Let's start ninth one. Mr. Vasudevan gifted a sum of rupees 6 lakh to his brother's wife. Ayyo. Cross transfer, sir. Why would Mr. Vasudevan transfer his asset to his brother's wife? Asset worth 6 lakhs transferred to brother's wife by Vasudevan on 14th of June 2024. On 12th July 2024, in return for that, his brother gifted sum of 5 lakhs to Mr. Vasudevan's wife. Wow. The gifted amounts were invested as fixed deposits in banks by Mrs. Vasudevan and wife of Mr. Vasudevan's brother on 1st August 2024 at 9% interest. Do you remember? Mr. A, Mrs. A, Mr. B, Mrs. B. Now, Mr. Vasudevan, Mrs. Vasudevan, Vasudevan's brother, Vasudevan's brother's wife. Hello. How much asset transferred? 6 lakh. And here 5 lakhs. On 6 lakh, how much interest? This much interest. On 5 lakhs, how much interest? This much interest. Hello. So common amount is 5 lakh only, no? So on that 5 lakhs, how much interest? That we have to calculate. Okay, no? So pay attention. What I'll do? Mr. V. I am writing Mr. V. Will you understand? Mr. V. Vasudevan. Bro. This is Mrs. V. This is bro's wife. How much Mr. V gave? 6 lakhs, no? And how much bro gave? Bro gave 5 lakhs only, no? And both invested in 9% FD. On what date? One amount was given in June, one amount was given in July, but both the amounts were invested in FD in 1st August. So FD interest will come from 1st August only, no? So into 9% into 8 by 12 into 9% into 8 by 12. So can I say 5 lakhs into 9% into 8 by 12 will give me 30,000 over here. And here it will be 36,000. Now wait. This 30,000 is the income on 5 lakhs and this 36,000 is the income on 6 lakh. So what I will have to do? This for Mr. V. What did I say? For Mr. V, 30,000 will be clubbed. Yes or no? But for bro, can you club 36? Or for bro also you'll have to convert the amount, equivalent amount. Yes or no? So on 5 lakh, for 6 lakh, this is there. So for this 6 lakh, if it is 36, then on this, from out of this, if 6 lakh was not given, only 5 lakh was given. Then how much? 30,000. Getting my point? How did you calculate this 30,000, sir? See, 36,000 divided by 6 into 5. This will be clubbed. Will you remember, sir? Please check the answer. To the extent of amount of cross transfer 5 lakhs, interest income earned by spouse 5 lakhs would be clubbed in the hands of Vasudevan brother and not the interest income on the entire fixed deposit of 6 lakhs since the cross transfer is only to the extent of 5 lakhs. This is important part. If you will read it, read the entire question, you will get the same explanation which I have given you right now. But this is the important part of the entire question. Okay? Next one. Yo, all the illustrations over. Now only the practice questions are remaining. How many practice questions are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5. 5 there, no? Okay. Easy questions. We'll finish them. Okay. We'll finish them. Okay. First one, test your knowledge. In test your knowledge, no? Question number 1. A similar type of question we have done earlier. Mr. Sharma has 4 minor children. 2 daughters and 2 sons. Annual income of 2 daughters were 9,000 and 4,500 and sons were 6,200 and 4,300 respectively. The daughters who has income of 4,500 was suffering from disability specified under 80. Please pay attention. This 4,500, no clubbing will be done because this 4,500 is earned by a minor daughter who is a handicap. So for this there will be no clubbing. But for this 9,000 there will be clubbing, no? For this 9,000 there will be clubbing. So 64 subsection 1A will be applicable here. And see, out of this 9,000, 1,500 exemption will be given. So 9,000 minus 1,500, how much? Tell me. 9,000 minus 1,500 will be 7,500. So that 7,500 will be taxable for first minor daughters. Okay, sorry, taxable income of first minor daughter included, clubbed in the hands of Mr. Sharma. Okay, now 2 sons are there. One is having 6,200 and another is having 4,300. This also, both will also be clubbed under section 64 1A. Hello sir. Both will be clubbed in the hands of Mr. A under section 64 1A. So how much? Come on, tell me. From here 1,500 exempt, from here 1,500 exempt. So 6,200 minus 1,500 will be 4,700. Okay, and here 4,300 minus 1,500 will be 2,800. And see, this is done only if 115 BSE is not followed. Yes, if the question says that assessee is following 115 BSE, then if you are giving 1,500 exemption, you are gone. Entire income you are supposed to club without any exemption. Yes or no? Next one. Compute the amount of income earned by minor children to be clubbed in the hands of Mr. Sharma, assuming exercise the option of shifting out. He has exercised the option and we have calculated the incomes also. Done, sir? Okay. Next one. Now see, during the previous year 24-25, the following transactions occurred in respect of Mr. A. Mr. A had a fixed deposit of 5 lakh rupees in Bank of India. He instructed the bank to credit the interest on the deposit at 9% per annum from 1st April 24 to 31st March 25 to the saving bank account of Mr. B, son of his brother, to help him in his education. He is just transferring the interest for this entire year to his brother's son's savings account, saying that I want to help him for his studies. Okay, no problem. Help him for his studies. So give him the FD also, no? Without giving the FD, if you are transferring the income of the FD, that is transfer of income without transferring the asset. That will be section 60. Entire interest income will be clubbed in your hands only, Mr. A. So for Mr. A, the entire income will be clubbed. How much? 45,000. 5 lakh into 9% for the full year. Okay. Next one. If you will see, Mr. A holds 75% profit share in a partnership firm, meaning he has a substantial interest. Mrs. A received a commission of 25,000 from the firm for promoting the sales of the firm. Mrs. A possesses no professional or technical qualification. 64 subsection 1 clause 2. Even this will be clubbed in the hands of Mr. A. Okay. So for Mr. A, 25,000 will be clubbed. Next one. Mr. A gifted a flat to Mrs. A. So if you are gifting a house property to your spouse without adequate consideration, without an agreement to live apart, whatever income of that house property which is calculated, for that you are the deemed owner as per section 27, and that will also be taxable in your hands, Mr. A. Okay. Now One son is there, minor son is there, who Mr. A has gifted 2 lakh to his minor son, who invested the same in a business and derived business income of 20,000 from the investment. Can I say this is minor's special talent income? He just invested that amount in a, meaning that you wanted to invest on your name in a business, but instead of investing on your name in the business, you invested on the name of your minor son. This is your income only. You are investing on the name of your minor son. Liable for clubbing, 64(1)(a). But under whose total income it will be clubbed? Mr. A or Mrs. A, whose total income will be higher. But for that, we'll have to first find out the total income of both the parents. Hello, sir. Understanding, no? But clubbing will definitely happen. 64(1)(a), definitely clubbing. Okay. Now, minor sons deriving income 20,000 through a business involving application of his skill and talent. So, from this business, whatever income he is earning will not be liable for clubbing. There will be no clubbing. Because this entire business income he is earning from his skills, his talent only. So, no clubbing for this income. So, tell me, if 3 columns are made, Mr. A, Mrs. A and minor son. So, in minor son's column, no, this 20,000 will be shown taxable over there. Only this income will be taxable in the hands of minor son. Yes or no? Now, during the year, Mr. A got a monthly pension of 10,000. Oh, monthly pension of 10,000 meaning salary income of 10,000 per month. He had no other income. Meaning, can I say monthly pension of 10,000 for 12 months, it will be 1,20,000 pension which he will get. Where this pension will be taxable? This pension for him will be taxable under the head salary, no? And from there, he is going to get standard deduction also. Pension is a salary income. From salary head, he is going to get. First, he will have to compute the income, no? So, how much standard deduction? He is shifting out of the default tax regime. Please check. Last line. Both are shifting out. Mr. A, Mrs. A, both are shifting out of default tax regime. Yes or no? So, here you will take 50,000 standard deduction. So you are going to get 70,000 as income for Mr. A. This is the only income Mr. A is having? No. All the 3 incomes which are to be clubbed in the total income of Mr. A, please come and add that also. So in 70,000, will you add 25,000? Yes. Will you add 45,000? Yes. Will you add 52,000? Yes. Now please do the needful. Total you will get 1,92,000. This is the gross total income of Mr. A before giving effect to clubbing provisions of 64(1)(a). Before the clubbing of minor's income, Mr. A's income is this. If other clubbings are happening, do other clubbings also. But first calculate the total income of father and then now calculate the total income of mother. Mother is working part-time somewhere. See, earning 20,000 rupees per month from part-time job. Can I say 20,000 into 12 is equal to 2,40,000? And she is also going to get 50,000 standard deduction. So her income will only be 1,90,000. Getting my point, everyone? So 190 if she is earning and 192 Mr. A is earning. Hello, sir. Whose total income is higher? Mr. A. So now that 20,000 minor son's income will be clubbed in the total income of Mr. A. So now Mr. A's income will not be 192. It will be 192 plus 18,500. You can see the same calculations I have done here. Okay. So Mr. A, this is the income, 70,000 salary income. These 3 incomes clubbed, 192. In that 18,500 minor son's income will be clubbed. So Mr. A's income will be 2,10,100. Yes or no? Now for Mrs. A, 20,000 into 12, 240 minus 50,000, 1,90,000. This is the only income which Mrs. A is having. Everyone, did you understand? Now pay attention, please, sir. In the same question, no? Same question. If I wanted, I would have done a little bit twist. Mr. A following 115 BSc and Mrs. A not following 115 BSc. Then Mr. A's income would not have been 192, it would have been different. 1,20,000 minus 75,000 standard deduction. So 45,000 only. Plus 25,000 plus 45,000 plus 52,000. 1,67,000 would have been his total income. And Mrs. A's income would have been 190. So now which parent's income is higher? Mrs. A. So now minor's income will not be clubbed in the hands of father, it will be clubbed in the hands of mother, because her income is higher. Yes or no? If examiner would want, examiner can do such kind of tricks with you. Okay? Be very careful. Next one. Mr. A gifted house property valued 50 lakhs to his wife, Mrs. B. This is good question, huh? Very good question. What is happening? Please check. See, Mr. A gifting house property to wife. So, Mr. A to Mrs. A. House property transferred. Now, if Mrs. A earning income from that property, Mr. A is the deemed owner, income will be taxable in the hands of Mr. A. But what Mrs. A is doing? Mrs. A gifted the property to his son's wife, to her son's wife, Mr. C's wife. Can I say Mrs. C? Who happens to be son's wife? Now out of that, 25,000 per month rent is coming. 25,000 into 12 will give you 3 lakhs. And out of that 30% standard deduction, 2,10,000. So what is the income of this house property? 2,10,000. Now my question is, this 2,10,000 will be taxable in the hands of Mrs. A or Mr. A? Mr. or Mrs. A? If it is taxable in the hands of Mrs. A, ultimately it will become Mrs. A's income from the property which was transferred by Mr. A to her, for which Mr. A is already the deemed owner. Hello? So ultimately the income will go in the hands of Mr. A only. Can I say Mr. A has transferred the property to his son's wife, not directly but indirectly through his wife? Hello? Mr. A has transferred his house property to his son's wife through his wife, Mrs. A. Direct transfer or indirect transfer? Indirect transfer. So if any asset is transferred by an individual directly or indirectly without taking adequate consideration to his son's wife, from that whatever income son's wife is getting, that is liable to be clubbed in the hands of transferor only, no? So is the main transferor Mr. A. So here what will apply? 64(1)(6) will apply, and this will be clubbed in the hands of Mr. A. 64(1)(6) will apply, this will be clubbed in the hands of Mrs. A, and ultimately for this property Mr. A only is the deemed owner, no, as per 27. So ultimately this income is going to go in the total income of Mr. A only. So directly apply 64(1)(6) and club this income in the hands of Mr. A. Now please wait, now the important transaction coming. Now Mr. A, instead of transferring the property to his wife, he has transferred the said property to his son, meaning the husband of Mr. C, Mrs. C. Now what is happening? Please pay attention. Mr. A transferred the asset to his son, Mr. C. Now for this, Mr. A is not a deemed owner, because transferring property to your son, who is not a minor son, you are not the deemed owner. Okay. Forget about you. You are not a deemed owner. Now Mr. C, who is having the property now, is transferring this property to his wife, Mrs. C. So can you transfer your property to your wife? Yes. Without adequate consideration? Yes. Out of that, if you are earning any income, don't you think as per section 27, husband will only be treated as a deemed owner, so this income will be taxable in the hands of Mr. C by treating him deemed owner. Will not be brought in the hands of Mr. A because Mr. A, the things are done. He is not the deemed owner anymore. Done, no sir? So this was the transaction. These kind of one small adjustment they can give in the exam involving the assessee in the question. What will you do? God knows. Question number 4. Proprietary business. This is the similar question to the one question which we have solved. Vaibhav and Vaishali question we have solved, no? Proportionate income. So see what you will do. 3 lakh rupees is the capital in the business as on 1st April 2023. Her husband gifted 2 lakh last year only, 10th April 23, which was invested in the business. So last year the total capital was 3 lakh plus capital invested 2 lakhs. Okay. And last year profit earned was 1 lakh 50. So can I say last year, previous year 23, 24, opening was 3 lakh, new capital invested 2 lakh, and this was out of the gift from husband. Yes or no? So this was total 5 lakhs. But last year profit also happened, no? Net profit, how much? 1 lakh 50. So total capital as at the end of the year was 6 lakh 50. Now this will become opening in this year. So this year 24-25. How much is the opening? 6 lakh 50. Don't you think that in this 6 lakh 50, 2 lakh given by the husband is also there? So this year's profit is 3 lakh 90. That is on 6 lakh 50. How much should be the profit on the 2 lakh, which is there in this 6 lakhs? So that will be 1 lakh 20 if I'm not wrong. Yes or no? How come you are getting 2 lakh 60? Kanu? 3 lakh 90 is there, no? How much is the capital given? 2 lakh. Calculate, no? It will be 1 lakh 20. No, why? What profit of husband you are going to add? No need to add. No. Don't apply extra mind. No need to apply. Last year husband gave on 10th April. So last year's entire profits belong to the wife only. Because last year 1,50,000 profit was on the opening capital only, no? Which belongs to wife only. Hello? Even if the capital was given by the husband on 10th of April, but you don't know that how much on that capital would have been earned in the next year, because the profits don't accrue evenly, no? Hence they are taking as on 1st April only check. So whatever capital invested in the last year, was it invested on the first day of the last year? No, it was invested on the 10th April. So as on the first day of April, how much was the capital in the business? 3 lakhs. On that 3 lakhs only this profit is there. Hello? And that 3 lakh belongs to wife only. So 1 lakh 50 belongs to the wife only. Hello? Now this year 6 lakh 50 is there opening. On that 650, 3 lakh 90 is earned. 3 lakh 90 is earned on the 650. Out of 650, as on the first day, husband's money is there in the business, no? How much? 2 lakhs. So on that 2 lakh, how much profit would have been earned? That only you are supposed to calculate. That's it. Amount on the capital only. That's it. Got it? So that will be 1,20,000 if I am not wrong. Please calculate. 390 divided by 650 into 2 lakhs. 1,20,000. Did you get it? Yes. Mr. B is the Karta of HUF whose members derive income as given below. Last question, okay? Income from B's profession will be taxable for whom? His neighbor or for him only? Income from B's profession taxable for B. Mrs. B salary as fashion designer. Who is earning more? Mr. A or Mrs. Sorry, Mr. B or Mrs. B? Mrs. B is earning more. So in whose total income the minor's income will now be clubbed? Mrs. B. Yes or no? So minor son D, interest on fixed deposit with a bank which were gifted by him by his uncle. You don't have to see who has gifted the fixed deposit, what has happened. Is he earning income from his special skills or talent? No. So this is any other income of the minor will be liable for clubbing. 64 1A. In whose total income it will be clubbed? Mrs. A. Okay, no? Now, minor daughter P is earning from sports. Will it be clubbed? No. No clubbing will be done. D is winning from lottery. Will it be clubbed? Yes, absolutely. On the name of minor, if you will take your what? Winnings, then that winnings is also liable to be clubbed. Now wait. Minor son D's two incomes are there which are getting clubbed. Yes or no? Two incomes are getting clubbed. And minor daughter's income not getting clubbed. Now tell me, minor daughter's income will be taxable for minor daughter only. No need to club. But minor son's 10,000 income is also getting clubbed and 1,95,000 winnings income also getting clubbed. For minor's income which is getting clubbed, 1032 exemption is available. 1,500. So will you take it from both the incomes 15 or any one income 15? Any one. Which one? Can you take it from winnings or you'll have to take it from FD interest? There is no restriction. Even if it is winnings income of minor, nowhere it is written that winnings income of minor will not be exempt up to 1,500. What, macha? And if you can take that 1,500 exemption out of winnings income, take it. No, you will save 30% tax on that. And 10,000 normal rates tax. First 2,50,000 no tax, then 5%, then 20, then 30. So instead of taking 1,500 exemption from that 10,000, take the 1,500 exemption from this winnings only. And this winnings is not your winnings. This is your minor son's winning, your minor son's income which is getting clubbed. So nowhere it is written that minor son's winnings income will be clubbed. That will not be allowed as an exemption. Even you can take 1,500 exemption from that winnings also. Getting my point? So 1032 exemption will be available from here. So 1,95,000 minus 1,500 will give you 193,500. This will be clubbed in the hands of Mrs. A. This will be clubbed and even this will be clubbed. Yes or no? So now what is Mr. B's income? That is 45. And what is Mrs. B's income? 76,000 plus 10,000 plus 193,500. Please add. 2,79,500. But they have not told you to calculate. They have told you to examine the tax implications. That's it. Examine the tax implication, whether taxable or not. If yes, then under whose hands and after taking how much exemption. And that exemption you can take from both the incomes. From which income you are going to take? We are going to take from winnings. That's it. If they would have told you to calculate the total income, this should have been your total income. Got it? So friends, this is the end of your clubbing chapter.